Imagine a barefoot girl from a tiny, dusty village. Everyone looked down on her because she was poor and had no father's name. Yet one day she stood on the balcony of the biggest palace in Argentina and changed the whole country forever. How did a simple girl do that? Welcome to AccuBuzz channel, where we uncover the real hidden stories of people, places, and the extreme lives that shaped history. If you love calm storytelling with just a few beautiful pictures, please hit subscribe and the bell right now. You will not want to miss what comes next. Born Maria Eva Ibarguren. On May 7, 1919, in the small village of Los Toldos in Argentina, Eva was the youngest of 5 children. Her father was a rich landowner, but he was already married to another woman. So Eva and her brothers and sisters grew up very poor. People in the village called them names and treated them like outsiders. When Eva was only 6 years old, her father died in a car crash. The official family did not even let Eva and her mother sit with them at the funeral. Little Eva stood far away and watched. That day planted a deep fire inside her heart, a strong hate for unfairness that would one day change everything. At just 15 years old, Eva made a brave choice. She packed one small suitcase and took the long train to Buenos Aires, the big city full of lights and dreams. She wanted to become an actress. Life in the city was hard. She lived in cheap rooms with almost no money. She took small roles on the radio and in plays, but many people rejected her because she was from a poor village. Still, Eva never gave up. She worked late into the night, practiced her voice, and slowly became one of the best-known radio actresses in the country by the early 1940s. Everything changed on a warm night in January 1944. Eva went to a big charity event to help people hurt by an earthquake. There she met Colonel Eva Perón, a powerful man in the army and the government. They talked for hours. Sparks flew between them right away. Soon they were together all the time. In 1945, they got married in a quiet ceremony. 1 year later, in 1946, Eva Perón won the election and became president of Argentina. Eva stepped beside him as the new First Lady. As First Lady, Evita became much more than just a wife. She started the Eva Perón Foundation. This group built new hospitals, schools, homes for children without parents, and even houses for poor families. She fought hard so women could vote, and in 1947, the law finally changed. Eva gave powerful speeches to the workers, the descamisados, the shirtless ones. They loved her because she spoke their language. She worked 18 hours every day, reading thousands of letters from ordinary people and helping them herself. In 1947, she even traveled alone to Europe, met kings and presidents, and came back as a world-famous woman. But inside, she stayed the same girl from the village who hated unfairness. By 1950, Eva was quietly fighting a terrible illness, advanced cancer. She felt weak and in great pain, but she refused to stop working. She wanted to keep helping her people. In 1951, the workers even tried to make her vice president, but the army said no. Still, in June 1952, she stood on the balcony one last time beside her husband as he won re-election. She smiled for the people, even though her body was failing. On July 26, 1952, at only 33 years old, Eva Perón passed away. More than 2 million people filled the streets of Buenos Aires to say goodbye. Her body was later hidden, taken away, and finally brought back to Argentina many years later. Evita's life shows how one person with a strong heart can rise from nothing and change a whole nation. So here is my question for you. Was Evita a true hero who fought only for the poor, or was she also a smart leader who loved power? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this calm journey through her hidden world, please like the video, subscribe to AccuBuzz channel, and turn on notifications. Thank you for listening with me. Until next time, stay curious.